What is going on at the moment worldwide, and particularly in Europe, is an attempt to shut down any and all criticism of Islam, one religion alone. I'll hold up for a moment. Don't worry, it's not a cartoon of Muhammad. You don't have to get scared. This is the Christmas edition of Private Eye, an image which on the front cover lampoons, and quite rightly, quite amusing, not very, the Virgin Mary and Jesus, and has various jokes about where the frankincense should have been bought from. And
hello guys, how you all doing? Hope you are feeling good. Guys, we are going to be checking out this interesting video from Douglas Murray. He was one of the speakers. Okay, so the title of this video is "No Special Treatment for Islam. Douglas Murray Destroys Muslim Politico" on his own show. Guys, I'm so sure you're going to love and enjoy every bit of this. So enough for that talking, let's dive into it and check it out.
Classic interview. Douglas Murray absolutely dismantles an Islamic extremist and exposes him on live television. Douglas Murray did not hold back. Watch and let me know what you think.
I don't killing people for disagreeing with me, but neither am I going to support a racist who goes around demonising millions of people.
Douglas Murray, do you think these... Douglas Murray, let's bring you in now. Sorry, these cartoonists, do you think they were racists?
could I please come in and correct? You've given goodness knows how much time to this extremist Ashgar Bukhari to have his say. Could I please now have my say about this? It's only 24 hours since a dozen people were gunned down in their offices in Paris. It's really rich that Sky News should be giving this platform at this moment
We're
to
giving
this
you your
man
platform, sir. Do give us your view.
But who you've also allowed to just smear the people who were murdered so brutally in Paris yesterday. You've just allowed them to smear those people as racist.
Stop me.
Charlie Hebdo,
Please,
let me
Douglas.
please finish my point. Charlie Hebdo, you don't know this, like you don't know any of the background of this, Ashgar, but Charlie Hebdo is a secularist, far left-wing, anti-racist magazine. It has made a particular delight in recent years, quite rightly, of lampooning and attacking very virulently the far right-wing leader, Marine Le Pen. You say rubbish because you don't know what you're talking
Yes,
about.
I do.
Let me make the more important point. Let me make the more important point on
actual
this.
debate, or are we going to talk about the actual issues here?
Let me make the important point on this, which is that this is not to do with the war on terror, as Ashgar Bukhari wants to talk
That's why
about. This is about
Al-Qaeda
freedom of
was
speech.
involved.
Please,
But
please let him speak.
Apologise.
Sorry,
More
Douglas,
importantly,
continue.
you have been massively diverted in this programme from what has actually happened and why. What is going on at the moment worldwide, and particularly in Europe, is an attempt to shut down any and all criticism of Islam, one religion alone. I'll hold up for a moment. Don't worry, it's not a cartoon of Muhammad. You don't have to get scared. This is the Christmas edition of Private Eye, an image which on the front cover lampoons, and quite rightly, quite amusing, not very, the Virgin Mary and Jesus, and has various jokes about where the frankincense should have been bought from and so on. That's perfectly commonplace. But you know what? If anyone had gone into Private Eye's offices yesterday and massacred the staff because of it in the name of Christianity or Jesus, I think that not only would all of the papers today have been a lot more robust, they would have shown, at the very least, shown this image to show what the person was who did the killing was so irate about. The fact is that there is something going on which we have to identify. It is an attempt in our societies to make Islam, and in particular the founder Islam, immune from any criticism. It cannot be allowed to continue.
Douglas Murray's argument is based on the radicalization of Islam in the West, whereby any and every criticism of Islam or the founder of Islam is viewed as Islamophobia. Criticism of Islam or Islamic extremist groups does not mean criticism of all Muslim people. The same way people have their right to criticize Christianity, there should not be a double standard when it comes to Islam in the West. Openly condemning extremism sends a powerful message that violence and hate have no place in any society. It also supports moderate voices within the Muslim community, empowering them to speak out and act against radical elements. When extremists are openly denounced, it helps to marginalize their influence and disrupt their recruitment narratives. A study by the Institute for Strategic Dialogue highlights the role of social media platforms in enabling extremist narratives to spread more quickly and widely than ever before, often with little to no immediate counteraction. We saw this recently with many young people across the West showing support for Osama bin Laden because of a letter that started trending on TikTok. This makes it more important than ever for voices like that of Douglas Murray to stand up and defend Western values before it's too late.
Wow, guys. Douglas Murray. This man is so talented. He's a man that is full of wisdom. I love his speech a lot. Yes, that was really awesome. Guys, like, I don't know, why would people migrate? Why would they go to another man's land and fail to accept the law, fail to accept the traditions, the values of the people? Like, why? Remember that is not your father's land. Remember that you were the one that left your own country. You were the one that chose that country, that okay, I think I'm going to, to find my green passion in this particular country, and you decided to go there. And most of these immigrants, they refuse to live in peace with the people they met there. They refuse to accept their values, their traditions, their do's and the don'ts. Guys, like, from what we watched in the video, they said that, the same way Muslim criticize the Christians, then the same way the Christians criticize the Muslims. There is this particular video that I posted earlier, and it was talking about, okay, that when someone reacts about your religion or about something you are doing, because remember that we are living in a world that is full of 2-3 more peoples. So you are not the only one living in that country. So as long as you are living in a society where there is 1 or 2 people, people must always criticize what you do. People must always talk about what you do. People must always disagree or talk about your religions. Yes, they have the right. They have the right to talk about it. They have the right. But the way you react back, that is where the issue lies. Because you can't just say that someone talk about my religion and you just do something that is nasty, something that is unbelievable, just because someone reacts to this, that okay, I don't like this, I don't like the way you do this, I don't like the way you do that, and you take a drastic action. I don't think that is quite amazing, because remember, there is freedom of speech. I know that sometimes we should be polite of how we react to things, but people have different ways of reasoning. People have different ways of analyzing. People have different ideology. So the way you see things might not be the way that other person see things. If someone else talk about what you are doing or your religion, that okay, this is what you guys do, I don't like it. Okay, it's not something that should make you go angry or do something that is very, very bad to that particular person just because that person reacted to that. So I think all the immigrants, I think they should learn how to live in peace. They should learn how to live in peace, for goodness sake. That country that you went should learn how to live in peace with them. You should accept their laws, their traditions, their values, their cultures. Remember, they have their own cultures before you went there. Remember, they have their own traditions when you went there. So you don't expect the people to start living your own or living like you do. You don't expect them to start living in your own way of living or start believing in what you are believing, because I don't think that is possible. Okay, that is not your land. You are a stranger there. You are a stranger. So you should learn how to abide to their principles, to their laws, and stay out of trouble. Avoid the don'ts. When they say don't do this, avoid that. Okay, so guys, I'm really so excited sharing this video with you, and I hope you guys find this video to be an interesting one. Let me know what to think about this video in the comment section, and be polite in your comment. Okay, so guys, you stay tuned. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.